welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is B.fleye Beauty, and today we're going to start going through my Halloween bins. We purged last year, but I want to go through everything again and really fine tune what I'm keeping going forward. And I think I should do this every year because it's not that I want to take everything and throw it out and get a whole new decor set, but I just want to make sure I'm keeping what I love and I'm buying what I love. So I've been very strict with myself this year. We have the first bin to go through. I'm probably gonna switch the camera so that you don't really see my face, but you see the box, because really it's about what's in here. So I'm gonna leave the outside stuff for last because I've already kind of piled it out. A lot of the crafts I'm doing this year are for outside, and so I want to make sure that we're only keeping the outside stuff that we really love as well, but I like Freddie to have a say in the outside stuff especially, so we'll wait for him to get home to look through that. And let's start with bin number 1. I think Noodle will be helping me here. I got these bins on sale at home for like 10 bucks last year at the end of the season, so let's zoom us in. Well, I guess you're still looking at my face, so. Oh, can this go down without completely falling down? We'll see. Okay, I think this is good. So the top of this one has florals. I typically keep my florals in one big area in my office, and then I can pick and choose from there throughout the whole year. But these I really don't think I'm ever going to touch during the year, so I like to keep them in the bin. I really would like to be able to fit my Halloween pillows in here as well. I've already gotten rid of that, and I will show you at the end of this what I'm going to be donating and what I'm going to be trying to sell. I think it'll be smart to like sell it as a lot, but we'll see. All right, so this is the window cling from last year. I had witches on the windows to the front of the house, and then we put curtains behind it, orange curtains behind it, and then I just kept the light on in the bedroom. It looked really, really cool and spooky. I'm not sure that I'm going to do that this year. I have some neons that I think I'm going to use, and the curtains were very hard to put up, but we're going to talk about the plan for decorating for the year in another video. These I absolutely love. I'm obsessed with these. These are literally the color of Halloween and the color of vintage party Halloween, which a little sneak peek is probably gonna stay in the kitchen this year. So we're keeping those. We have some, I bought a little bit more of this. This is kind of like Spanish mossy type stuff. And you'll see where I'm gonna do all that this year as well. Lots of florals and lots of, I like to keep these on hand. I don't like to get rid of these unless they're completely, completely like this, like blown to bits, you know? This is one of my ghosties I made last year, and he did not stay super hard, but you know, they do stay in the garage. So I made this out of a vintage doily, and you'll see I'm gonna use something like this again this year for a craft, but you just put a little candle. I really, really, really love these. So definitely not getting rid of those. Some of these I might get rid of, but really I use these to put, put under vignettes and put over mirrors and lights and stuff. So I think it's always good to have a lot of these. You can get them at Dollar Tree, and honestly, you don't need to spend money on that. It's too easy to buy them at a lower price point. Here's my other ghostie that I made, and this is just Mod Podge, and which is basically glue and the doily, and then you just let it dry. But like I said, I have to like redo these. So they're still hard, but they're moldable, which is nice. So I can mold them how I want. They melted a little bit. They're just so, so cute. Love that vintage vibe. Then we have these florals, kind of a spooky garland. Love that. I love having tons of florals in the house to switch out. Love, love, love. I've got some creepy ferns, like a deeper, beautiful green. Ooh, so, so pretty. gosh, I'm obsessed with these. I'm really excited I got all these last year. I think I got a lot of these on clearance from Michael's, Joann's, etc. I got these. I think I got these from Michael's on clearance last year. Probably not going to focus, but... So lots of pretty florals. Okay. So I talked about wanting to have an owl and a toad and a crow and all the witches things. I think I'm going to keep this one for now, but it might go into the maybe pile, but I like this one. You saw the owl that I got this year. It's the leather one. I already showed that in my first Halloween haul. So this is going to go into the maybe pile, but I really like him because he's black and he's got a little softness to him, and I like putting him kind of hiding behind the plants. So he'll be a maybe. This is a wreath holder, so we're keeping that. This is something I got at an estate sale. I freaking love this. This is a mummy, what are these called? Whatever these are called. Wow. Words are really hard, guys. I mean, I am not lying to you. Perimenopause is a real freaking deal. All right, so keeping that guy. I think they make these at, is this a Michael's thing? I think this might be Michael's. Mummy Nutcracker. There it is, guys. Nutcracker. Mummy Nutcracker, 14 inches tall. Oh, this is Target. So this is 2005 Target. Love. And apparently Target used to do very vintage style stuff, and they really haven't done that lately, so that would be nice to have come back. This I bought last year. It's definitely feels like a blow mold, but it does not light up. I got this from At Home or Joann. I can't remember which one. This was probably like 15 bucks. I'm definitely not getting rid of this because look at the kitty. It's a kitty. Yeah, I'm showing it to Noodle because he doesn't really care, but I like that it's light, it's easy to store, and it's vintage looking. This little guy lights up, but he lights up green. I don't know how I feel about this. I might use this to cut open. One of the projects I want to do is making one of those open like shadow box things with a jack-o'-lantern to put my little bubbles in for his little Halloween and fall home. So this is definitely a maybe. I like that it does the green, but I just feel, I don't know how I feel. I don't know. I don't know. This guy is my velvet black skull. We drilled a hole in the back. I got this from Ross a long time ago. Just a basic black skull, so we'll keep that for now. I love the mossy stuff, and that's gonna be big this year. I have a mossy pumpkin and a mossy skull. These are for sure keeps. Ooh, actually this one might be good to cut open. This was one I made last year. With a styrofoam pumpkin from Dollar Tree and one of their little hats, and I just wrapped the twine around. I really love this, but I feel like, is this hollow? I wish I knew, because yeah, I think it's just all styrofoam. Okay, keeping that. Love a vintage style, right, Nudie? Wear that as your little hat. This, I'm gonna get rid of. This is a bat. I'll put this, Freddie might want this though. I don't like this for the inside. And like I want a bat, just not this style, if that makes sense. So that's gonna go in the Freddie looks through pile, because he might want that for his bike or something. He likes to decorate his bike. This is something that I made over from the candy bowls from Dollar Tree. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. I actually really freaking love this so much. It's just not my style anymore. And so I'm just not into the Gothic style as much, but I absolutely love what I did. I just think it's time to get rid of it. We gotta get rid of some stuff, guys. I have some garland, some wool garland. Not getting rid of that because if you know me, you know I love wool and anything soft and like kid-like. I absolutely adore this stuff. And this has been stored inside my ghost bucket, my smaller ghost bucket. This one was kind of expensive. I got it off Amazon last year because I wanted the Bethany Lowe ghost bucket, but I didn't want to spend the money, and so I got this, and then I have a bigger bucket that I put a plant in that I got from Dollar Tree, I think, or no, Pop Shelf. So keeping this is, I usually do my spare bathroom in ghosties, and so I put like some Halloween florals in here, some spooky florals, and it's really, really cute. So definitely keeping that because that's a new one, and I think it costs like $25, which is ridiculous because the big ghost bucket that I have, like this big, was like 10 bucks. So yeah, watch that, Noodle. Okay, we have a Halloween blankie that's gonna stay out, and we will wash that and get that ready. I like that because it's got the mint green in it. Oh man, I love this guy. The only thing about this is, okay, so I got this at Joann last year and I freaking love it. It's supposed to look like stained glass, but it's plastic. But here's the thing, it doesn't, I feel like I want to change the light bulb in here and make it more dramatic because you cannot see how gorgeous this is until, like with the light that is in there. Like it's just not good enough. So keeping that. I think I might give this to Charlene. This was when I was into a little bit more witchy stuff, which I still am, but I think I might see if she wants this one. It's got the carvings on it. It's super cool, super cool. So I'm not gonna get rid of this, but I might pass this on. I don't know, should I keep the black skull? I don't know, guys, I don't know. Noodle, you're gonna have to wait, buddy. I have this little bat that I think I'm gonna get rid of. I might put that in the, Freddie can look through it first. I just want something more substantial, I think. Maybe something wickery. I've seen them at Home Goods and stuff. I just don't know that I wanna pick one up this year. I might DIY one from Dollar Tree. So we'll put that over there for Freddie to look over. We have the infamous Walmart cat from last year, keeping that because it's vintage and it's very Joanna Parker-like, which I'm on the hunt for this year. All right, let's see what this guy is. I love that I don't really remember some of the stuff I have. I'm like getting so excited. Ooh, this was a thrifted find last year. I'm really excited about this guy because he's creepy and weird looking. Yeah. Super creepy. Love this guy. I wish he had a place you could put lights in, but he doesn't light up or anything. Thank you for purchasing this product. It doesn't say the year, but I think this was a 90s piece. All right, what do we have in here? Let's look in there in the second. Sorry, buddy, you're gonna have to wait. Oh no! Oh, my little candy corn. This is a Blue Sky piece. I'm obsessed with Blue Sky stuff. Everything in Home Goods I just freaking love if it's Blue Sky. This guy lost a candy corn. Let's put a little candy corn back in. Oh, there we go. It's my little Blue Sky pumpkin. So cute. Got this for $11. It was on clearance last year. I try not to purchase a lot of big stuff unless it's on clearance or on sale, but come on, candy corn. And then I have, oh, the tombstone. Ooh, yeah, this is gonna go good. This is gonna go good. This was the Target tombstone I had been looking for last year. Took me forever to find it. I've actually found a lot of stuff this year already that I've been hunting for, so that's good because then I can actually stop going to the store, because once you find everything you want, if you can keep going to the store, you're gonna find more crap that you want, and I just do not have, I don't have the space for it, you know, or the money. Love this terracotta. Ooh, love that. Yeah, I feel like I don't need multiple skulls. I just need one or two. And I really love the mossy one. And I think this is Dollar Tree. This is Dollar Tree. Like, I love the mossy stuff. Okay. What else we got? We have a little lantern. This is Dollar Tree. Really cute, actually, but I think I'm gonna get rid of that. The hard part part is gonna be putting all this stuff back, because so today is July 24th, and I am not going to be decorating until end of August, beginning of September. I don't think I'm gonna wait till the beginning of September, but I'm gonna try. So I still have basically 4 weeks before I decorate, and so I'm trying to not create a mess here, but I really wanted to make this video for myself mostly so that I can get rid of things that I really am not loving and using, and to be really, really honest with myself about what I'm loving and using, and not just keep it to keep it, you know? And I know I don't have to use everything every year, but like this ghosty, I think this is super cute. But this is, I think, from like the dollar. Here's the thing. I've always loved Halloween. I didn't get into like Halloween hunting until the past 2 years. So not including this year, like the last 2 years. And I went crazy because it's hard when there's so much stuff out so early, where you just want to grab everything because you're afraid you're gonna miss out. And I try not to do that very much, and I don't think I do, but Halloween I think is where I fail because it's my favorite holiday, and I just get so freaking pumped. So I think I'm gonna let this go, even though I absolutely adore him. I mean, it would just be so cute in the bathroom, but I made these little vintage ones, and I think these are more my aesthetic, you know? I'm gonna have to just pack all this crap back up. What this? What this, Nudie? What this? Oh, it's a black vase. This was gifted to me. So we'll put a candle in here or some florals. This might be really pretty in the bathroom. I do not like to get rid of things that people gift me unless I absolutely have to. All right, this ghosty I got at a garage sale. Have a spooky day. So cute, love it. Gonna pass it on. Oh, this is the thing I got on clearance last year from At Home. I absolutely love this. And I think I broke it a little bit. Yeah, I think the tip broke. But that's okay. It's still beautiful. This is gorgeous blown glass pumpkin. It's got some texture to it. And then a black witch hat. I'm a little sad about the tip, but gorgeous, gorgeous. Keeping that. We really love blown glass, and Freddie loves it even more than me. And so I think he wants a blown, that's the right word, blown glass pumpkin. So we're gonna watch out for those on clearance as well. This is like Christmas. Yes, we got this one on clearance last year for $4. This actually is really cute, and this I think will go, well, this is so hard to put something in. This has to have fairy lights or something, or a tea light, because this looks like, yeah, we'll keep this, we'll put this in the bathroom with the ghosties. I'm not 100% sure though. We'll see. Maybe that'll go in our personal bathroom. There's a couple more things in this one. And I think the other bin has like the bigger things. Oh yeah, not getting rid of this. I might actually make this into a candle. So I got this for a couple bucks on clearance at Home last year. Just a small cauldron. Like I might put my coffee spoons in here. This is a definite keep because it's a basic witch item. Basic Halloween. We don't want to get rid of basic Halloween. Okay, I'm gonna get into this at some point. All right, so this is another one that I got from Target Dollar Spot. Super, super cute. Passing it on. All right, and then we have one more little baggie. Okay, these are all of our skeleton heads and bones. So we'll keep that for now. My homemade snake candle holder. We got some eyeballs in here. Okay, we're gonna toss this. All right, homies. So let's pack this box up, and then when Freddie gets home, I'll have him get the other bin down, and we will go through the second indoor bin. I have 2 indoor bins and 1 outdoor bin, and we're really trying to keep it like that. Yeah, stay tuned for bin number 2. Freddie got home, so he was able to get me my second bin, and we got the other one back up. I decided to just go ahead and put them back because we're not decorating, and I don't want them in the mess because we are really working on decluttering and getting stuff out of the way. I'm so excited, it's like Christmas. Oh yeah, our fall stuff. Okay, well, I'm excited. All right, so this was the fall garland I got on clearance last year. I do want to keep this out though because August 1st, I'm going to start decorating with fall leaves and sunflowers. So this I'm excited to keep out. This I think I got for like $3 or $4 each, and I bought 2. I have some traditional pumpkin garlands, just regular old pumpkins. I might keep this out too, honestly, to do some fall stuff. I have our fall blankie. Oh, what's this? Oh, I got this oh my gosh, cute. I forgot about this. So I got this on clearance too. So this can be in the restroom. We're gonna put all this stuff in. Oh my gosh, his radio is so loud. I'm gonna have to ask him to turn it down real quick. Yeah, crazy. Okay. So freaking loud. Okay. So I have some more garland. This is the Boo Ghost garland. I had one last year and I kept that too, but I went ahead and got a second one because they were literally $1.25 at Dollar Tree. So Dollar Tree's gone up to $1.50 for the lowest price point. So I'm kind of glad I picked some of those things up. The little garlands that are very cheap that you can just hang everywhere. I really love those. I think they add a lot, just like the florals. This was all the streamers and the party things from last year, and I love that they fold back down for storing things. So this will probably be in the kitchen this year because we're keeping the vintage party theme, but we're putting it in the kitchen for the bright colors. All right, we have 2 vintage blow mold guys. Pumped about these. As you saw in my first haul, I also got 2 other vintage lanterns. They're ceramic, and that's really where I want to continue to go. Like, I want to continue going vintage and not a lot of the new resin stuff, but you will see in my second haul that I do have some resin pieces. One of them was that Walmart cap. That's a cheap resin piece, but it's really, really cute. And there are people that make, like Joanna Parker, Bethany Lowe, Blue Sky, that are not resin, that are beautiful ceramic pieces that are vintage inspired, and they're super cool and unique, and I absolutely adore them, but I can't always afford them. So there are a few things that I'm looking for at HomeGoods and TJ Maxx this year that are at a lower price point. But I really want to stick with kind of the vintage vibe and kind of like the traditional monster vibe. And so that's why I'm getting rid of some of the other little things so that I can replace them with the stuff that I really want to get. And that is this. So have those. This is another Dollar Tree thing. I'm going to put this, I really love these. These glow so beautifully. If you see this one or the skeleton, I have 2 of the skeleton ones, and then this pumpkin one, and I think I only have 1 pumpkin one, but I really love these because they're a traditional blow mold, but you can't see the light, the actual light. Like on one of these, you can actually see a light bulb. Yeah, it's this one, and I don't really like that you can see the light bulb when it's on. So this is just a glow, and it's a really gorgeous glow. So I'm not gonna get rid of this because it feels, what I'm probably gonna do in the kitchen, again, I'll show this on the planning video, but I'm gonna put them all along the top of the kitchen cabinet. So there's a lot of, it's gonna be hard because some of these are battery operated, but we'll figure it out. Okay, I have some witch hats. I have a glowy skeleton guy that's probably gonna go outside somewhere. That's also Dollar Tree. I have a lot of string lights. I have more garlands, and I got these on clearance for the most part, but we will bring those out because, like I said, I do want to do some fall decor before Halloween. And so I want to get these pumpkin garlands out. I think I got these at Joann's. Are these Joann's or Hobby Lobby? One of the two. Hobby Lobby doesn't do traditional Halloween. They only do fall. But once in a while, they have like a little something. We're like, are you sure that's not Halloween? Okay. I have a bunch of the little pumpkins, which that's great. They're the little styrofoam pumpkins. I have lots of lights, like I said. I feel like yes. I have my neon that I want to put in the window this year instead of the witch clings. I'm going to get rid of the witch clings. This just says Halloween, and I did get this from Temu last year. I want to shop less there, and I don't shop a ton there, but sometimes I get florals there and they're neons. That's totally worth it. And then I have a basket. Oh, I love this. I'm probably gonna put this on my desk at work. So it's a standing neon sign. Got that for really cheap. And then I have this, the only other thing I have in here is, I have my cinnamon brooms, which I don't need to show you those. I have the candy corn garland. So I have some garlands in here, another ghost garland, and then the candy corn garland in here. And this is a cute little pumpkin basket. Keeping that because it's very vintagey. And then I have some witch hats. So I think the witch hat, I'm gonna keep this out actually so I can do my, I'm gonna use this for my homemade ghosty this year. So let me keep this out as well. And then the last thing I have in this bin is one of the big resin pieces I got last year. This was the thing I was on the hunt for. I let it go at first, and then I came back and I was like, you know what? I really, really love this. And I think I want to change the light in this one as well because you can see the light in the mouth. So this is not a blow mold, but I love the witch hat and the little ghosty. This is something I got from Home Goods last year, but this is another one where you can actually see the light bulb right in there. And I don't like that. It doesn't put off a lot of light. So I'm thinking I'm either just not going to use the light this year and just use it as a standalone cute piece, or I'm going to change the light bulb completely. So that's all I have for the inside stuff. Let me talk to Freddie and then we'll do the outside stuff and finish up this video. Hi friends, it's a new day. I had to talk to Freddie to make sure that we are on the same page for our outside decor because he really likes to help with that and I love to have the help with that. Like I said, I will talk about the plan for the inside and the outside in another video. Well, let's get going on our one bin of outside stuff. So I found this at the thrift store last year. It is a ceramic piece. Let me see, what does it say inside? It says something. Signed, but it doesn't have a year or anything. Anyway, I think it's really cute, and I do think that we're gonna do a little bit more in the backyard this year. Our front yard is gonna be very spooky, so I think I will keep these. I have another lantern as well for the backyard to keep it more light and fresh because honestly, I don't want to freak out the animals and they're in the backyard a lot and I can't have Noodle just yelling at everything. So we do want to keep it as light and cheerful as possible in the back. This is also a thrift store purchase. It's a terracotta lantern piece, and so you can just stick your little candle inside or fairy light. Sorry, I was looking at the size of it. Originally $10, brand new, which is actually a really good deal, brand new. And then I think I got both of them for a couple dollars. But both of these will go in the backyard most likely. I have a tombstone that I bought last year. I really like this one. It's very, the ones from Home Depot, I believe, are very solid. Like they're not styrofoam, they're not cement either. But I like this one because it has the moss and it's gonna go well with one of the projects I'm doing this year. It's gonna be the same kind of vibe. So older, more worn, lived in. Then I have 3 pieces from, I don't know where I put the pumpkin. I don't know where I put it, but it's a very similar piece to these from Dollar Tree, and these light up so nicely. So we have 2 skulls and we have 1 pumpkin, and I was really hoping to get a second pumpkin this year, but they don't really have them out for Halloween yet. I don't know if they're just not going to come out with them at all, or if they're just coming out later, but the glow on them is incredible. And I think they were the $5, $3 or $5, but of course, like, Dollar Tree has very much changed at this point. So we kept this guy. He's kind of a creepy, like, with the like all the crap that comes at the bottom that kind of rips apart and doesn't stay very well. But we kept the head, and we thought we could make something out of that. We also kept the head from another similar piece where they talk and light up, but like they had all this gross stuff at the bottom that just doesn't really last. So we're gonna see if we can repurpose these, and then if we can't, we're just gonna get rid of them. But we're keeping these temporarily. And then we have this skeleton, hands, feet, like it's, you know, where they lay on the ground and it looks like they're being buried. We're keeping that. We are keeping a lantern to go near the cemetery area. And then I got some glow-in-the-dark spider webs that I kept from last year from Walmart in the package. This was bought on clearance from Party City when it was closing. And this guy looks super cool. So the pumpkin that I said that I cannot find, I don't know where I put it, from Dollar Tree glows the same way as this. This has more of a flame behind the eye, but I like the pumpkin and the skeleton from Dollar Tree because it feels like this, where you don't see the light bulb, but you see just the warmth and the flame coming behind the, you know, plasticky whatever this is with the orange glow, and he looks like he's burning. So he's gonna go in the front yard this year. I think I got him on sale for like 20. And then I forgot to show the pillow. So this is the only pillow that I kept from last year. I bought a lot of the Dollar Tree pillows and I loved them, but I realized that I only want a couple to keep and I want them to be really cool. This I got at Ross last year for around 10. And then there's another pillow that I want to get from At Home. It's the vampire mouth with the, like the pretty red lips and the vampire teeth. And so I'll put each one of these on my chairs in the living room. And then that's it for the outside stuff. I have a lot of projects for outside that I'm going to do this year, and we'll talk about those in the planning stage. But I'm very excited to have like an actual theme and to do DIY projects to support that, because I really want to buy, I mean, like the only other thing that I might buy that's a big thing is the Home Depot witch for the year, but it hasn't came out, and so we're not really sure what that's going to look like yet. So until then, we shall see. But I don't think I need much more. I have a few more things on my list, which you will see in my, I'm going to do a haul of what I have so far, not thrifted stuff, and then I'll probably have one more haul at the end, a total of 3 hauls. So we have some more Halloween hunting coming, we have Halloween planning coming, we have Halloween decor, decorating videos, and I'm very, very excited for the year. I'm excited because I am hunting for stuff I really love, so it gets me the excitement of the hunt, but I'm also trying to be really smart and pull back a little bit, and think about the projects I can do at home and with stuff I already have. So that's also really exciting. So I'm not disappointed that I can't just buy whatever I want, because I also have the excitement of the at-home DIY stuff, and they both excite me quite a bit. So anyway, that's all for the inventory and what we're getting rid of. The only other thing I want to show you is what I'm getting rid of, that pile. So let's go to that next, and then we will close this video out. Okay, I know the fans are on and it's very, very loud, but I wanted to show you guys what I am getting rid of. So I kept this smaller one of these. This was from Temu. This is actually really cute. I just don't have anywhere to put it. I have a light cover, like a Coach light cover for the outside. Most likely getting rid of my candelabra that I made, my standing candelabra. I freaking love it. I just don't have a lot of room in my house. So this could go by the entryway. It's got a little froggy. Super cool, made from a lamp base. And then I had a candelabra on the top that I figured out how to put together. So it's like 4 foot tall. It's very cool. I have 2 of the pumpkin pillows, one of the ghosts and one of the bats from Dollar Tree. I'm getting rid of light up pumpkin, a vase, some little small pieces from the Target dollar spot, 2 sets of the stackable pumpkins, one of the hanging guys in decent condition that makes noise and everything when you walk by, a ghosty over there from Dollar Tree, and 2 bats. And I think that's it for now. So, oh, and then my clings. So I'm gonna get rid of these and probably just put them up for like 20 bucks for the set, just so I can get rid of it. And then this is a box going to Goodwill. And I think that's it for now. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.